Division Rap Battle Rhyme Anima Episode 3. And for those of you wondering, I'm not watching Funimation's website because currently their website's not working well. So I'm watching it. Apparently, I think it's a fan sub version. But anyways, I'm gonna start my reaction in 1, 0, go. I wonder why this series is rated TVMA though. Nothing violent has happened in this series, at least nothing too gratuitous. It's actually nice to get to see actually do some medical work on occasions. I wonder if it's singing. I like that Naruto reference there. Kagabushi no Jutsu. Aww. You know, it makes sense that he can have his own set of fangirls, you know? Because he is a cool dude. Dun, dun, dun. I don't like how in the calmer sequences the music's pretty darn good too. Oh boy, you got the douche patrol here. That's a good point. He wasn't well in a situation where he had to save a woman that was a hostage, so. The hell? The hell's the doctor done to even deserve being exposed? I mean, I'm assuming it's the singing thing. That's probably why he's got his eye on the doctor. Because I don't think it can be anything else. Oh, who knows? Maybe he did some shady shit in the past. Kind of like the slight horror vibe you hear from the track right now. Like, dun, 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 dun. Although, when you talk about mysterious incidents, that's really darn interesting because all things considered, at least off of what's going on in the series right now, it's been nothing but mostly mysterious topics. You know? Because all things considered, in the series so far, you have multiple mysteries as to like all these random individuals with microphones showing up. Then you got the whole mystery of what's the end game with everyone using microphones. So yeah, I could see. So if say the first 2 episodes were just a setup, and if say things were to become even more extreme, then that's gonna be pretty damn awesome because I love when the series is over the top. And if that's the case, oh boy, can't wait to see what it's gonna bring to the table, you know? And I actually love this last portion of the opening. It always gets my blood pumping, at least me personally. You know? Gotta say, the background art in the series, it's always clean. 2 hits are better than 1. Huh. I like how he's just referring to him as a kid, as a Neko. Yeah, everyone's just oozing charisma. Yeah, this one looks like we could use a break from all that stuff. Yo, this guy looks like he's close to death's door and he just put. Damn, let the man breathe! Oh, jeez. I like how he just straight up admits he doesn't want to do it. He just put it on him just because he could. That's fucked up. Hmm. Damn, if only they knew that the current guy was that dude that they bumped into? Jeez. I think he'll be fine. I think as long as he feels confidence in himself, he's not going to drag down anyone. That's my gut feeling. Damn, that man looks knocked the fuck out. Oh, jeez. Well, hey, with this line of work, it ain't no surprise that he's gonna encounter some random individuals. Just saying. Oh, damn. I'm liking how things are getting dicey now. Oh, hell yeah. Hmm. I was loving characters like Moshi Moshi. Oh, it makes me smile. Huh. I just love him just saying something like that without even hearing the rest of his words. I mean, yeah, pretty much. The only thing he can do is just get his microphone ready in case he needs to defend himself utilizing music. Okay, I think he's being too hard on himself and calling himself an animal with a tiny brain. Because all things considered, at least from what he's shown off, if people think he's competent enough to do the work properly. Okay, I don't think he should be comparing himself to people now. Oh man, this man. He's definitely one of the few anime characters that looks handsome as hell with like a model-like look, but at the same time, you can shift into like a cutesy-like personality at like the drop of a hat. It takes talent to do that. Yo, it looked like he was ready to cry. I mean, yeah, I don't even think he'd be doing that for show, you know? And you know the another thing about that is, if his prints are on there, it can frame him a big time. That's the nerving thing. Well, I think there's a fly. Oh no, I thought I saw a fly for a second. It looks like this describes it epically. The freaking bit. The waffle. Yeah, that sounds good. I just love how you have her there to balance him out. Oh, ho, ho, ho. That's not to piss him the fuck off. I like that bit of characterization from Iris there. And that was freaking cool. You know, it kind of does. And I don't think you should be joking about this. Oh, oh man, Hirofumi. This dude. He's like a comedy machine. But then again, that's how I feel about all the characters. At least so far, all the main protagonists have had their nice traits. They've been pretty damn charismatic. And I just like the slow build-up music right before something else is about to turn up. Okay, that's quite the spot to be in. Pretty sure with one of them being on top of the other, I wouldn't be surprised if fangirls screamed at that specific sequence there. And you know, no, seriously, there's a lot of sequences here we can just take it out of context. A lot of physical contact. And I like how the doctor's doing them a solid too. Hey, but regardless though, whatever the case may be for him being there, it's gonna work out to their convenience. I'm just saying. So I actually like that, seeing the Doctor on top of things. Shows off his smarts, his intelligence. Hey, worst case scenario, even though, yes, they've kind of got the cops after them to an extent, at least they'll make for a fun story. If they can make it through this situation, that is. You know, he's going to ask one of his old buddies I used to work with. I don't know. Yo, even like the Montano logo thing looks pretty damn stylish too. Which, jeez, it's like, I feel like this series and Okudama Drive, they're just competing to just be like, which one is the most stylish anime of the season? Because my goodness, they never let down from the art standpoint. And actually, nice to get to see the military dude actually involved in the sequence here. And it makes it feel like a living, breathing world too, when you have them being called up some of the other characters. Just seeing them interact like that makes it feel like an interconnected world instead of just having multiple characters do their own thing, completely separated by each other. Because at least for me, I think it gives the HYPNOSISMIC a nice world build type of feel. At least in my opinion. I don't think it's pretending to be joking like that, but hey, you know what they say, sometimes joking around can actually help lower stress levels. Alright, good. Could be one of the henchmen of the... Oh! I wonder why the host would have a thing against them though, that's what I'm wondering. Yo, I even like how the fact that even the antagonists, the episodic antagonists look pretty damn stylistic too. The thing is though, even though some areas are going to be dangerous, they're not going to have any choice but to step into the danger zone if they're going to want to succeed in clearing their names. That's the thing. You know what to say, nothing ventured, nothing gained. Oh. Something I like about the Doctor, I always love the moments where he gets serious. Whoa! Oh, shit! I have a feeling that if it came down to the Doc would be able to just handle it solo. And I like how for a second it looked like he took it out as if it was a fucking weapon. Oh shit! I like how he bitched the fuck them out so bad they didn't even show their beatdown. It just made it off screen. That is fucking badass. Oh, it looks like it's about to hit the pole ball into his balls. Oh, I thought he was gonna knock it into his balls for a second. I was like, yo! That'd have been pretty hardcore if he went that route. If he went that far. And then I'd be like, alright, that justifies the TV MA rating that they give the episodes. But hey, it makes their job easier though. They can just apprehend these criminals and put them in jail cells. Or sentence them to time in prison in that case. And he just said it in a casual light just because he could. I mean, well, I know that's not the main factor, but fuck! That is just crazy. Just imagine being such a badass. You'd be like, you know what? I just feel like busting a friend for the night, and he just does it in the night with like breaking almost no sweat. I like how him and Yafumi always argue like kids, and then you see the doc talking and acting like the adult, like the father in the room. Regardless, I think they'll be able to take care of it. They're all pretty damn capable. I love how when he has his, like, his epic cool looking persona, he's fucking calm. But when it's someone casual, he gets all nervous. That's an adorable little trait. I hope we get to see a love where Hinafumi grows and he stops being nervous around women even outside the workplace. Jeez! Damn! That's uncalled for. What the fuck? Oh shit. I think she's a. She did that just because. That's the biggest question. How? Oh yeah, that's what I'm wondering. You know what? I shouldn't be surprised. She is a max stalker. The hell? Talk about a girl with like a zero restraint. And she's just trying to pass it off being all cutesy and shit. I hope they have a tape recorder so that they can record all this. Oh, this scumbag. Honestly, this woman should have quit while she stood ahead. I mean, if she found a man she should stick with and not be like, oh yeah, my heart belongs to someone else. What a fickle bitch. Jeez. Okay, how many moments in her life? Jeez. That'd be the type of woman you'd want to get the fuck away from in life. Yes, feel the rage. I want to see this guy pump up some epic lyrics. With the amount of disrespect put into his name, it's riling me up too. I love this. Yeah, I like how he's just making insults now. Yes, I like that rage. And I like that bit of character development too, how now each episode it's focusing on like a group of characters. Hey, you know, for a second when the Red dude got the microphone, I thought it was gonna turn into a fucking sword for a second. And even like the feature where the phone just presses itself, and it has a flip phone too. Yo, serious. Definitely one of the most over-the-top animes I've ever seen in my life, and I mean that in the best possible way. And that's what I like. Even though, yes, even though this series doesn't have the most intrinsic plot I've ever seen, just the over-top of the nature makes it so damn awesome. It's like no joke. And speaking of which, I kind of like how his visuals also fit in with like the businessman motif too. When you see like all those screens, the suitcase, it actually fits in his major personality pretty well. And that's something I like about the songs. Like every single song in this series, it's been individual. It's kind of based off of the individual, the personality, and yo, that was epic. I just love the style he has to do with like the phone. Just a maximum swagger on the series. Okay, I was glad someone had a voice recorder because I was like, yo, are they getting this down? Kind of like how the writers have felt like they thought ahead of what the audience was gonna say, and they had the doctor act as like the audience character and give him the recording. That was pretty damn cool. So the hell is up with this dude? He's been pretty much doing his job for him. He should be happy. He should be kissing his boots. If only doesn't need someone like that in there. Yeah. Exactly, and that's what Mimi didn't do. Damn. No, he's not a wispy waterfill. I disagree with that. Aww. Gotta admit, that was a badass way of solving a case there. Damn, he does look pretty damn badass there. Hey, you know, once he shows up enough in the public, he'll get some respect on his name. That's my feeling. Damn. Can't even think of something to say about Dopo straight up. At least for me, I think Dopo's. He's got a level-headed personality. He ain't super cocky. I mean, Dopo has some good looks too. I mean, he's confident enough to be having people rely on his work too. Like everyone was stacking up all those papers on his desk. So at least if you ask me what I think about Dopo, I think he's a pretty good fellow. I ain't gonna lie. And this is definitely one of the EDs I don't think I ever tire of looking at. Just with like the coolness of it all. It looks absolutely gorgeous. And all the animators involved in this series, you can tell they're at the top of their game. Because at least so far this series, it hasn't ever disappointed one bit. At least not from a visual standpoint. Now, as for when I'm gonna rate this episode overall, I think I'm gonna rate this one. I rate this on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being abysmal, 5 being average, 10 being exceptional. I thought it was a solid 7.5 out of 10 episode because for one, just seeing the randomness that all this done, the one that helped set up this crime was just one of Hirofumi's fangirls. I'm just like, the fuck? And I mean that in a good, endearing way, like the good kind of what the fuck. And another thing I like too about this episode, actually I like the fact that when it comes to this series, I like how again this series it knows it should be over the top and it goes with it. Like from the doctor taking down multiple fucking criminals in like the span of a single night. Talk about flexing to the max. So that's what I thought from the story standpoint. It did pretty damn well because every scene was entertaining. I thought it was pretty nice from a comedic standpoint too. And on top of that, the visual quality in the series was pristine. From like the outfits, the clothing, to like the fire lyrical sequences when they're singing. While yes, it didn't have as many musical numbers as say episodes 1 and 2, I don't think it needed needed it because I felt that it prioritizing plot progression was a bit more important from my perspective. And the voice performances were great as always, and that's why I'm for this. I gotta give it full marks from a sound standpoint. And that's why I thought this episode was a good, solid 7.5 out of 10 caliber episode. And honestly, cannot wait to see what it's gonna do next. But anyways, y'all, these are my thoughts on HYPNOSISMIC Division Rhyme Anima Episode 3. I'd like to hear your thoughts on how I feel about the episode or my reaction in the comment section below. Rate the video, share it, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later if you come back for more, because I'm most definitely going to be reacting to episode 4. But anyways, y'all, thank y'all so much for watching my video, and have a fantastic day, everyone. Bye-bye.